Hi Aries, and welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and welcome to 2022, your read. This is going to be for January, for the full month of January, on what the universe wants you to know, all right? So let's go ahead and begin. We're going to do a Celtic spread for you. I want to see what wants to come out. So hope you all are doing fantastic and are getting excited about this new year. We're going to see what's in store for you, okay? So this will help you get a jump start. I'm actually doing some of the signs that a little bit early for you, so you've got this, all right, and can have a moment to take a look at it over the holidays here, all right? So what is going on for Aries? Let's take a look at where you're at right now, Aries. What do we have, okay? Where do we have? So we've got a decision that you're going to make. So interesting. We've got air energy. So this is actually Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. All right. So that is what is coming out. You've got some sort of decision that you're making. So you're kind of caught at a crossroads a little bit. All right. Now you might have air in your chart, right? Otherwise, you are kind of unsure of a decision that you need to make. What do we get? Hermit card. Virgo energy going within. All right. So this is some introspection that you're taking here. Okay. So this is really just, focusing on going within here. You can actually take a look at it here. What I like about this is it is actually centering you around, shining the light within and also having the strength. He's got a wand in his right hand, and it's about having the strength. But that light is the inner light going within. And it's not that you're jumping towards anyone. You're allowing people to come towards you, really, at this point, is what I feel here. So Virgo energy that's coming through here, you might be dealing with a Virgo or have that in your chart, but there's some sort of decision that you're making and you're going within in terms of taking that, all right? Give us another card that might want to come through for you here. Let's take a look at what it is. What do we have? Wheel of Fortune. You know what? You are so smart. You are so smart, Aries, because what you're doing is you probably have a hunch that something is changing within the air, that like you're waiting for some sort of shift. Well, here it is, right? Here it is within this new year. And this is what is coming through. So you've got a shift in terms of a change. You've paid your debt in terms of your karmic cycle. Your karmic debt has been paid, and the Wheel of Fortune is turning for you. So I really feel that by going within and this decision that you're going to, with the universe kind of co-creating with you, is going to help you out in this, right? It's going to help you out with this process. So if you're not feeling it now, hold tight, because it's a coming. All right. Let's take a look at what is your opportunity, or so to speak, challenge that you feel that you might have at this moment. Let's take a look at what that is. What do we have? Okay, so this is the Nine of Swords. So this is anxiety, depression, or despair of some sort. This is what I call that 3 a.m. card. Getting up in the middle of the night, having rumination in terms of reasoning in the head. There's some sort of kind of manipulation, whether you're doing it to yourself or you're experiencing it. Nevertheless, I feel that what I like about this is that it's a 9, which means it's coming to fruition, that you're nearing the end of all of this stuff, okay? I'm going to pull one more card. It's some sort of challenge that you're having of getting over something. There's some sort of mindset or way of thinking that is standing in the way of your love, of your life, or your work, or all three, okay? Whatever it is, it's keeping you up at night, all right? So let's take a look at anything else. So it's the 5 of Cups. You were disappointed in something, okay? Something didn't work out and you were disappointed in it. This wants you to let it go, and it's time to let go, and it's perfect for this new year, letting go and taking the wisdom with you. So this is pausing and reflecting for a moment of that which didn't work, but it doesn't want you to keep that stance, nor to keep that stare, all right? Because all it's looking at is what didn't work. You're not seeing the other side where you haven't even played out the full hand yet, right? So it's 5 of Cups, not a 3 of Cups, right? So don't give up yet, right? Don't give up. This is about, this is practice till you get to this. This is what you really want, right? You're really going to put it to use. And that's what experience in relationships and in life and our lessons are for, right? It's to give us the opportunity to have a mistake so we can gain the wisdom and get better in terms of moving forward. And as you all well know, that personal development is a constant, evolution of one's self, and this is the way you get it. All right, but it doesn't. You don't want to stay there. Okay, so you don't want to stay there by staring at it. So it's about turning around and taking off that black cloak and using it like your superpower, as kind of like a cape in terms of moving forward, right? So I feel that in this situation, that whatever this is, it's something that left you disappointed emotionally. Okay, could have been a relationship, person, place, or thing. Okay, that is what is kind of over you right now, and it's about making some sort of decision on how you want to move forward. Okay, what I like about, like I said, is that it's a karmic cycle, it's ending, so the universe is going to help you with this, right? You're going to have wings, you're going to have a breeze behind you, I should say, that's going to help you fly and really take that cape and go. Okay, so that's what I'm feeling here. I do want to take a look at what it is that you need. What is it that you need to know? Okay, let's take a look at what that is. I'm going to turn this down, guys, just in case it happens to pop up. There we go. Okay, cool. Okay, good. Okay, so let's take a look at that. Well, what you need to focus on, I should say. What is it that Aries needs to focus on? What do we have here? What do we have for Aries? Ooh, you got choices. All right. Now that's always a good thing. That's always a good thing, Aries, right? So here's the situation though. With a lot of choices, sometimes you might be in some sort of, you kind of get a little bit, what's the word that I'm looking for? Confused, and maybe knowing what is the right choice for you or not. This wants you to lift the veil of imagination, lift the veil of fantasy on what you are painting something to be, and look at it from a practical standpoint. Get down to the practicality of it so you can actually see the true essence of the situation of that cup, right? So you've got several cups to choose from, some of which that has a snake in it, another one has a beautiful castle in it, right? So there's all beautiful things in terms of it, and it's about making that right choice. But it is about getting rid of any sort of illusion or fantasy, right? So the over magical thinking, okay? It wants you to pay attention to what is the bread and butter of the situation, like the vanilla of it, right? If you guys can follow my drift here. But that's what I'm getting here. It's kind of like you're not seeing something, and it wants you to come a little bit more down to the earth, kind of the earth level a little bit in the situation. And it wants you to look at something at the very basics, like the earth, the grounded foundation of something, and start there. So kind of reeling it back, and then taking a look at what that is and what that looks for like at that vantage point. Okay, guys, that's what the card is talking about. So and that's what it is that you need to focus on. All right, I'm going to pull another card because I want to see what wants to come out for you here and see if anything else is going to help you with this. Yes. Okay. So we've got the Three of Wands. So this talks about, now you're able to have a better foresight of how you want to move together, and move forward in your life. Okay. So this is preparation. This is foresight. So now you can see things better. You can see like the whole vista is cleared out, right? And you can see things. He's got space. He's got, room to breathe and a way where he can visualize what it is that he wants, right? So I feel that there's a lot of preparation and foresight, and you've got the strength, and there's some growth here that you have a pretty good idea of how you want to move forward. So on what it is that you need to focus in on is to develop some sort of plan and have some sort of a preparation and foresight of how you want to move forward. The threes are all about, communication. So before you speak on something and make that choice on whatever it is, maybe you want to move, maybe you want to, maybe it's a person or where you want to invest your time, energy, or money into, this is saying have a plan and start preparing for it, all right? The perfect timing for it because we've got this new month in January for this new year for you, okay? Where are you springboarding from, okay? So let's just get a little bit of the energy where you're springboarding from, and just so we've got a good idea on this Celtic spread here. So we've got, maybe there has been some sort of deception in the past, and perhaps this deception was you or someone else, because we can deceive ourselves too, guys. We can do that, and that could be some over magical thinking. Okay, now I'm not saying not to manifest, because I am just a strong proponent of that. but there is also a time for us to get back down to understand what we can do on this earthly plane as well, and kind of like bring that magician energy in, right? To bring above, what is above and below, but to use the tools that you have at your disposal here in this moment. So this is saying right here is that maybe there's been some sort of deception. I really feel that it has to do in some sort of thinking, okay? Some sort of mindset or some sort of thinking that maybe you had deceived yourself. But now I think you see that, and I think that you're actually moving forward because it's a 7 card. This is about having faith that there's going to be no longer will you have it's kind of like you're going to limit the deception that is around you in your life, whether that is in your love life, work, or whatever. You kind of see the signs. You pretty much got you're understanding it, and you're objectively seeing that, like on areas where you may have deceived yourself or someone has deceived you. Okay? That is what I'm getting there. What is going to be your strength in this month for January? What do we have for your strength for January 22 for Aries? I'm so proud of you guys because this is not easy work, but it is so worth it. And I really feel that you have made some big changes. So note your comments below. I'd love to know, but that's what I feel that's happening here. All right, let's take a look. Anything else that wants to come through here? Strength. Ooh, you're moving on to calmer waters. You know, even if it's in the head, this is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. This 3 a.m. card over here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Okay, so you could have that, and the deception, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. It doesn't have to be one of those signs, though. Keep in mind that you could be taking on that energy, or someone else could be. All right. But I feel is that your strength is moving on to the calmer waters. You're finding that, like within the mind and within your intellect, and that is your strength. And it's a 6 card, which means a birthing. You know, it's a birthing of something new. It's creation of something new. So beautiful, beautiful energy. Let's take a look at another card for your strength position for January 2022. Anything else that might want to come out for you here? Balancing. Okay, good. You're really balancing that. Okay, so what I feel, this is balancing being flexible and adaptable to this brand new energy, right? This brand new energy of this calmer waters, right? Before, like you were, in a ray due to deceit, right? Or just in a way of a stinking thinking, right? And so I think that you've identified like the key component, at least at this point, in terms of knowing that where you had deceived yourself and where you need to pave way for calmer waters. And it's going to take a little balancing, but it's in your strength position and you can do it. All right. So that's what this is telling. It's being flexible to this new energy that is coming through here. All right. I am going to pull a card, from these here. Let's just take a look real quick on your strength position and anything else that might want to come out for you here. Let's take a look at what that is. What do we got here? We got the Queen of Cups, balancing out your emotions. Okay, so this is really being incredibly authentic, right? Look at her; she looks so beautiful in the vista over there. Very authentic and just really being herself. Queen of Cups. And this is all about, focusing in on very, very calm, intuitive, compassionate, virtuous. She is just sitting in beautiful energy. To get that in your strength position, I love it. I really think it's just beautiful. It's like, she's creating her own world. She's looking up at this, creating her own world and balancing things out, right? So let's take a look at what is in your near future for Aries. What did I say? I am in Aries. I'm sorry, guys. I did Aquarius and Taurus, and now I'm on you. Sorry about that. I had a brain bubble. Okay. All right. So let's take a look. All right. I got lost in this, right? She's in her little bubble here, and I was just like, ah. All right. Let's take a look at the near future for Aries. What do we have here? What do we have? Okay. So we've got some sort of conflict that's happening here, but let's take a look. The next card. Yeah, you know how to overcome this. Speaking of the magician energy, it's like in the near future, there may be some sort of conflict. Could be dealing with the Gemini. This is saying you've got all the tools necessary to create ease around this. So you might have some sort of conflict coming up, okay? A person, place, or thing. But this is saying is that, again, you have all the resources as above, as below. And what you can actually do is soothe this out. I am going to pull another card on this Five of Wands. That's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Maybe it's the conflict within your head or conflict dealing with the Gemini, you guys, or someone, someone conflicts. There's a change that needs to be made is what I'm feeling. That's coming from you here. Let's take a look. Five of Swords, Five of Wands, King of Cups. Could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or this could be it could be someone that you're dealing with here. This person's very balanced in their emotions, okay? Or this could be you taking on this energy. If that's you taking on this energy, it's like you're not going to let any sort of arguments or conflict rock your world, okay? And again, it could be having to do with a water sign, or you're taking on that energy, okay? So maybe there's some sort of conflict that needs a little bit more magician energy. I get Lover's card, Gemini energy, guys. Okay, that confirms it right there, right? So the Lover's card is coming through here. There's some sort of conflict. This is someone who's very calm, intuitive, very, very calm. I think they're very... they're really in control of their emotions. They know how to handle their emotions. And again, could be dealing with a Gemini. And this is about overcoming any sort of conflict, all right? So I think that you're going to be able to do that, guys. And this is going to happen in the near future. So if you haven't heard from, a water sign or an air sign, it seems to be coming through. I get fire here too, guys, but I really feel that someone might have a combination of that, or you're taking on that energy. What do I get? The Sun card. Don't worry about it, guys. It's going to be beautiful. Okay, so you'll be able to overcome it with good vibrations. This is about approaching it. The Sun card talks about abundance and coming forth with positivity. There's the sun that's shining there. So I like this. This is a good sign to get the Sun card with the Lovers in the near future, guys. Beautiful. All right. So things could be. I think that the emotions have calmed down. And perhaps you've already been acquainted with this situation or this person, whatever the case may be. If there was conflict in the past, I think you're going to be able to overcome it, because that's what the cards are saying. So let's take a look at what it is that's going to be your suggested approach. What's your suggested approach? What do we have here? What do we have? All right. Five of Swords, Strength. And then what card? King of Pentacles. Ooh, okay. Capricorn energy. So this is about the Five of Swords talks about some sort of conflict, tension, or defeat. So if there has been some sort of conflict, tension, or defeat, this is saying you've got the strength to be able to control the situation, to overcome it, all right? This is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. You got Leo energy here, and then air energy here, okay? So the interesting thing is that your suggested approach is not to view this as a competition, and if this is saying you have the strength to overcome any sort of obstacle that's coming your way. You have it in you, Aries. And so this is saying is that we might have to do with you might have to a Capricorn within around you, all right? Or it could be a situation, but your suggested approach is to focus on your abundance, and don't let you have the strength to continue to focus on your abundance, right? And it's not about control, okay? This really needs to be focused on and handled on a balanced way with you and this other person, if possible. But at least on your side, this is about giving up, having the strength to be able to overcome obstacles without having to control the situation, all right? Now, you got the King of Pentacles is about control, but I feel you've got the strength to control any sort of obstacles or tension that could be happening, okay? So that's what I'm getting here. Your suggested approach, anything else? I get the Nine of Swords. This is that's coming to an end. Coming to an end. There's some sort of conflict that's coming to an end. And what do we get here? The Eight of Wands, alignment and progress. So it's going to be an end. All right, guys, I want you to know there's going to be an end to this Nine of Swords. You got that at the very beginning. The suggested approach to handle this, right, is saying is that progress is going to be made. Okay, so this is about alignment and progress. All right. These are very light cards, all right? So just FYI. But there's going to be alignment and progress, okay? So just note that. It's the Eight of Wands, which is allowing everything to, something to change. So there's going to be a change and progress will be made, okay? So let's take a look at what you need to know most. What do you need to know most? What is that for January? What do we have here? That balance will be key. Yeah. He's carrying the scales, right? Could be dealing with Libra energy, but also Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Okay. So that's what this card is. And this is saying is that equal give and take, right? This is about, it's time for, in this situation, what you need to know is that balance will be restored, okay? Now, if you're worried about money or anything of the sort, balance is going to be restored. If someone's helping you or perhaps maybe you're helping someone else, okay? But that's what I feel coming through here. It's a 6 card, which is a birthing of something new, okay? So that's what I get here. And the Page of Cups. Yeah, the Page of Cups is all about some sort of message. You could be getting a message from someone very curious, very energetic person. Could be a younger person of some sort, okay? Could have Pisces in their chart as well. But that is in your position of what you need to know. The scales can be balanced and there can be a new beginning, okay? So what is in your hopes and fears, okay? What are your hopes and fears? We got the Hangman, that perhaps there's going to be some sort of delay here, all right? Yeah, your hopes is maybe is that there's some sort of delay so you can get some rest for some of you, all right? This is having delays, Major Arcana, the Hangman, and this is getting the rest that you need to recuperate and to regenerate and to really relax. So maybe your hope is to get some sort of rest from the situation, that there'll no longer be any delays. That could be the case. So that's what I see coming through here. And what is your outcome? What is your outcome? What do we have here for your outcome? What is it? For January 2022, stability and security achieved, okay? So this is about getting the security and stability, but it does want you to not just focus on the money, okay? But this is focusing on your stability and security and you being able, to focus in on that. What else wants to come through for you here? What do we get? Six of Cups. Yeah, you're focusing on that. Maybe because in the past, maybe in the past you hadn't had, that monetary fulfillment, or maybe that this is about memories of the past of stability and security. And this is saying you're going to achieve that. It's a 6, which is birthing something new, okay? It's creation. You're creating a new way for your stability and security. Some things may be hidden, Pisces energy. Some things might be hidden in terms of how you move forward. But guys, I really think that you got this, okay? I get the King of Wands. Some of you have your own business. Some of you are visionaries and entrepreneurs and you're making it happen, right? You're actually creating your own business of some sort, or you're creating the vision that brings you to security and fulfillment, all right? That's what I see coming through here. And the High Priestess energy. You're using your connection with Source and your intuition on making the best decisions on how to move forward in this situation for January. Guys, this is so beautiful. Now I'm going to pull one question that the universe might want you to ask yourself for the month of January 2022, okay? I want you to ponder on this one, okay? So here it is. I'm going to make it quick here, okay? What do we have? For Aries, what is it? When was the last time I danced freely? Ooh, guys, this is so beautiful. Look at this, okay? You are such a beautiful force. And what this talks about here is express it by dancing. So tune up your favorite tunes. Start doing that, especially for the full month of January. Go ahead and have some fun. All right, but it does want you to do that, okay? Dancing is a tool. It triggers lots of happiness, and it's really a gateway to freedom. So really be free to dance is what this talks about, okay? And when you dance, it creates a shift of your state of being, right? You can't help but be happy, right? Even if it is kind of goofy. Right? So just go ahead and have fun. It can actually get rid of any sort of fear sometimes, because it gets rid of a lot of any pent up, any sort of like anxiety or frustration or impatience. Just go dance for a couple minutes and get you out of that state, and that's going to help you a little bit. Okay, and it reminds you to lead from your heart, all right, and not so much from your head. So it does help. So so shift yourself into a beautiful state, Aries, by dancing. All right. I look forward to seeing you next time, guys. Note your comments below, and namaste.